Greg here from Premier Fitness Systems. I've got two great drills today to work on loading the glutes for transfer of power. One of the biggest things I see and why I've chosen these drills today is a lot of people don't load into their glutes and hinge, really create a lot of power. What people tend to do is when they move, even when they load into their butt, they tend to shift kind of in their knee, and a lot of that has to do with either tightness here, tightness in the ankle, inability to hinge well, but rather than really load that glute, create some power, and then drive off of it, what we see is kind of people come into their knees, which puts a lot of stress on the knee, as well as kind of really forces us to work through bad posture as we're getting more dynamic. So first drill we're going to use is grabbing a band of some type. So I've got a bungee today that I'm going to use for this drill, and you guys can use a band, whatever you have at home, as long as it's got enough resistance that it's going to pull you forward. The reason having the band pulling you forward is key is because it's going to force us to stay more upright and start to really have to focus on loading into our glutes. If we're in our knees like we normally are, it's just going to pull us forward, which obviously isn't going to allow us to do the exercise. So the band kind of creates tension pulling you forward, which forces us to start to have to sit back and load the way we should, which is great as far as a teaching tool to make sure you're doing it right. So first exercise, there's 3 variations. We can start with very simple, someone that's not that comfortable with this yet. I just want to focus on good posture. So whether you're playing defense or going to steal second base, I want neutral spine, chin's tucked, and we're going to start to just step behind the body. Once again, I'm in the legs, my upper body nice and stable, starting to load into the glutes. Second variation of the exercise starts to get a little bit harder. You're going to really have to dial through the feet, create more tension so that you're more stable on this one. Is we're going to reach across the foot, loading into the glute. So as you get better at this, you can step further and further. You can even throw a hop into it. And then the last one is a lot more dynamic. Depending on how much tension I put on the rubber band, I can jump far. I can have a lot of tension, make this really challenging. But I want to get as dynamic as I can, really hinging, just like a speed skater, really working on loading those glutes, making sure I've got good stability. And as far as this drill goes, I usually recommend people just starting out 20-30 seconds, kind of wherever they feel comfortable, progress yourself through the different drills, and then you can start to increase the time to make it more challenging yourself. Second exercise, grab a dowel, golf club, whatever you got at home, in the gym. We're going to start to work on a side lunge pattern with rotation to kind of mimic the golf swing. So typically what I see for a lot of clients, once again, that don't hinge and load well, is when they side lunge, they load into the knee rather than the butt and hinging through the hips, which really forces you to load glute, use your hamstrings a lot more. You're a lot more powerful here. So I want to keep both feet straight on here, having the hands about shoulder distance on the dowel. I'm going to step over. I want to imagine I'm dressing the golf ball. My lower body, once I load, is going to be stable, and then I want to rotate, keep my eye on that ball, and I want to push over. So I'm loading, really get that stretch, pushing off. So I'm getting that load and explode driving off that back foot. So what I want you to do on this one is we'll do 10 aside. Make sure you're working both sides. A lot of times I see golfers just work their side that mimics their golf swing. Whenever we get a chance in the gym to work both sides to keep it balanced, just challenge that nervous system, make sure that the body can work both ways, just gonna lead to better overall performance. So Get the first exercise, which is variations of the ice skater with the band, and then we're going to go to the side lunge with rotation. But two great exercises, whether you do them before you go out and play around, as part of your leg workouts once or twice a week, really start to help you load into the glutes better, work on that hinge, which is an essential pattern for any sport or anything you do in life. Really promotes good mechanics, good spine angle. Two really good drills, and hope those help.